These new Ice King Gauntlets might be the most broken item in Fortnite right now. They can literally do insane damage and freeze players instantly. And today we're testing them against the 7 power gloves. Which one is actually OP? Alright, we're landing right now to try and find both of these new items. The Ice King Gauntlets are mythic, so they're not easy to get. But if we find them, we're testing them instantly. So we're going to be dropping over here to see if the Ice King will spawn. Hopefully he does. Alright, and he does. Alright, perfect. So we're gonna get some loot and then kill some people. Let me reload. And you're dead. Let me get some heals. And then we're gonna try and get the Ice King boss. Alright, so there's some chests here that we can get. Get some heals. Throw this. Make sure everything's reloaded. And then we're gonna go for the boss. There's a chest here as well. Give me that. I'll take this. Give me a med kit. Okay, I'll take this as well. So there's some guy trying to kill me. I need to get a medkit first. Alright, and then I think we're just gonna move. Oh, there's a chest here that we can get as well. So normally the Ice King boss spawns around here. But the thing is, with gauntlets, it's not always the case. So he doesn't always spawn here. So it is common, but not all the time. Alright, let's get this. Alright, we're gonna bandage and then we're gonna actually go for the boss. Alright, I think I'm ready. So I've got decent mats. I've got good weapons. Let's go. Yeah, so someone's about to kill the boss. Hopefully they don't get the kill before me. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. No, he killed him. Alright, perfect. I got him. Alright. Let's get this. I'm gonna get this as well. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna run away. So now I have the gauntlets and I have shield. So these items are actually part of the rivalry system. So depending on which team wins, new items come. So you're gonna take damage. And these look insane. Got you. Alright, nice. Let's get everything. Alright, and I think there's people still fighting there, but we can officially move. So I actually have the ice gauntlets now, and these are pretty good. So I want to test them out immediately and see what they're all about. So I also saw the 7 gauntlets that I want to pick up. It should be somewhere around here. Alright, I think we're gonna go. They could be maybe up. Alright, I don't believe they were there. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so there's people shooting. And when you shoot this thing, there they are. Let's get them. So I want to get this and let's move. So when you shoot these, they're actually insane and they do so much damage and it serves people too. So it might actually be broken. So we're going to be testing it out. Let's get some kills with this thing. Yeah, so there's people shooting there. Let's go for them. Right, so they're fighting there. Alright, so I killed one. Yeah, so this thing is insane. Even though I missed my shots there. Yeah, so the icebreaker is insane. And we also found the 7 power hour gloves. So these are pretty good and we can actually compare both of them. And so there's people fighting there as well. I got one. Let's see if he had anything good. I'll take that. And these are really interesting, as you guys can see over here. So you can punch forward and it gives you a mobility. And the uppercut actually launches people. This feels like Nitro Fist, so you can move around, punch. And it's a little confusing because if you're aiming in one direction and you're going the opposite, you're going to be going the opposite direction. But they are still pretty cool. Make sure everything's reloaded. Alright, so we got mats right now, so we're looking good. I want to try and find more people if possible. But the Ice King Gauntlets and the 7 gloves, one is way better for damage and one is insane for mobility. But which one actually wins fights? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so we're gonna move. Yeah, so there's people fighting there. I just want to move for now, and then like once we're like more in zone, then we can actually go for people. There's a person gliding. So the problem with the 7 power gloves is because they run out quickly. So if you're using the ice gauntlets, you can actually spam the attacks and slow enemies consistently. And with the gloves, your direction matters a lot, even if you can punch backwards. Yeah, so loot is looking pretty good right now. I gotta save this until I can find another one. Yeah, so he's taking damage like crazy. He's 1 HP. Just keep spamming this. Make sure I don't die from full damage. And you should be dead right now. Nice. There we go. So this thing is absolutely broken. Okay, let me take this for more shield. Reload everything. Is there anything else I can take from there? I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie, the ice gauntlets are way stronger than I expected. The damage is just insane, but the gloves are super useful for movement. So they're also really good. And the thing is, like I was talking about, you only have 20 uses for the 7 power gloves, so they are kind of limited. But with the Ice King Gauntlets, you have 100 uses, and now I'm on 77. So it's really unlikely that you use all of your uses because there's so many. And you're dead. Alright, let's heal up. Loot's looking pretty good right now. We get the shotgun as well. And we move. And now there's multiple people shooting. Alright, this is where I move. Let them fight, and then you can just go for them. Should be dead. Nice, he's dead. Alright, and there's only a couple more people. I'm gonna wait for my thing to recharge. Then I can go for him as well. There's another car there. I'm gonna let them fight and then I can go for them. Okay, he's running away, and there's another guy here as well. Make sure everything's reloaded, and then we're gonna go for them. And wow, he just insanely one-pumped me. Jesus, that was a really good move. And he's emoting. Damn, GG's. That is crazy. Wow. Well, that was it. That was the final fight. And we used the gauntlets. And oh yeah, that thing is just broken. GG.